Lee Sunan, Chen Sun-nen, Zhao Sun-hao. Now we go to English. It's really a great honor and privilege to be here today to speak with you about a topic of extreme interest to me, and I think to you, and ultimately to the rest of the world. A diagnostic technology that is quite versatile, very non-ionizing, and is widely useful. I would like to begin. Let's see now. I need to find my. Okay. We have several presentations, and they all bear on CMR, cardiovascular and magnetic resonance, and its present and future. I think it's important to point out it's important to point out that of all the imaging modalities, magnetic resonance ranks the highest for Nobel Prizes. There were 6 Nobel Awards since 1952. The first 2 were given to Purcell and Bloch. Purcell was from Harvard, one of the schools that I in my early years, and Bloch was at Stanford, and they both simultaneously described the principles of nuclear magnetic resonance.
他就讲说这个回顾一下历史，那么有6位科学家呢，因为承认了获得诺贝尔奖，其中包括16年的、66年和03年，分别这几位科学家，包括刚才讲，包括有这个约克大学的，还有好像是这个哈佛大学的，有这么6位科学家获得了诺贝尔奖。
The third Nobel Prize was awarded to Richard Ernst from Switzerland, who applied the mathematical method of Fourier transformation to magnetic resonance spectra to generate spectra and to generate ultimately images.
这几位刚才介绍都几位搞物理的，有搞这个牛克列的，还有这个搞波谱的，获得诺贝尔奖的教授。
The 5th and 6th Nobel Prize were awarded simultaneously to Paul Lauterbur, who made major advances at Stony Brook Institution in New York, and then also at the University of Illinois in the U.S., and Peter Mansfield, who was a physicist from the University of Nottingham.
这次奖的是2003年第1教授，美国律洛斯的这个Oxford 的另外还有这个英国的蒙特利尔的这个教授，他们获得了在这个从事科学实践方面取得了诺贝尔奖。
Mansfield still lives in Nottingham, and he was the one responsible for generating approaches for high-speed imaging that we even use today.
他就讲说，蒙特利尔的教授的这个发明呢，使这个石灰水像什么快速水像，一直这些技术应用到今天。
There three relatively early CMR labs that did some of the original work to pioneer in magnetic resonance, especially that devoted to cardiac. One was at the University of Aberdeen, where John Millard and Frank Smith worked together to start performing relatively low-resolution cardiac images looking at ventricular function.
他讲他这个早期几位先驱者都对这个心脏出生这方面的研究，那么在1979年呢，最早是有这个Maurer 这个这两个教授呢，他们合作进行了比较分辨率比较低的心脏出生的研究。
Another one was the laboratory that I was involved with at the Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston, affiliated with Harvard Medical School, where we were given two instruments. One was a relatively narrow bore, the size of a head, and it was a 0.15 Tesla. And the other one was a narrower bore, about 4-inch bore, that was useful for laboratory animal studies, and that was 1.5 Tesla.
后来在这个马里九院是由这个浩斯教授和其他几位团队就是他自己一起参加的一个研究，是用了两台这个不同的图阵，都是比较小孔的，用来做这个是0.15和特斯拉的是这个机场的这个图阵做动物的研究。
Waldo Hinshaw and Joanne Engvall were a physicist and a cell biologist. Waldo was the one responsible for the imaging, and Joanne was responsible for the spectroscopy.
主要是做动物相对做那个构图，是做physics， 就是物理学和生物现象。